In KvK2, there are several commanders that have the right to be called the strongest commander in the game. But there is one commander pairing that is so strong, that is so overpowered, that absolutely destroys all of the other commander pairings. Which of them is it? Well, if you want to know, stick to the video. But before we go ahead and start the video, if you actually are not a subscriber to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It costs you literally nothing and it helps me out a lot. But right now, what's going, guys? My name is Nico and I welcome you yet to another video. Like I said, there is a commander pairing that a lot of people are actually not talking about. Unfortunately, it is not a very free-to-play friendly commander pairing, but it's still so overpowered that, in my opinion, this is just the strongest commander pairing. Remember, it is only my opinion, and remember, it is not a free-to-play player commander pairing. So if you're a free-to-play player, and I would even say low spenders, are not very commonly gonna take this commander pairing, and you will see why. Well, it contains, like you would actually expect, the strongest KvK2 commander, which is Alexander the Great. Why is he the strongest? Well, he has shielding, he has a instant proc damage, a healing reduction against some other commanders like Richard I. He has tons of stats. He has infantry march speed bonus, which is really important, attack and defense bonus, and once he's expertised, up to 3 nearby enemy troops take 30 more damage for 4 seconds, which is absolutely a huge debuff for the other commanders, like enemy commanders. While now that we know that it contains Alexander the Great, which of them is the other commander that is included in this commander pairing? Well, it's none other than Pyrrhus. And I know, hear me out, like I said, it's not a friendly free-to-play player commander pairing, but for spenders that actually do have the option to buy his dailies, trust me, Pyrrhus' expertise is massive. Not only does he deal direct damage to a target troop, 1400 damage factor, but for the next 3 seconds this commander's troop deals 20 more normal damage, which basically means after this active skill is done, the instant proc damage from Alexander the Great, if I understand this correctly, will be 20% stronger than he already is, which is really powerful. But this is not the end, okay? This commander's infantry units gain 10% health bonus and infantry march speed bonus, 15% infantry march speed bonus, which is like super powerful for every single infantry, because infantry is the slowest units and this is massive, okay? And while outside of alliance territory, so in KvK2 there will be a lot of fighting outside, even inside and outside of your alliance territory, normal damage bonus 20%, normal damage bonus, which is again really nice. And if this commander's troop is on the map, you gain again a 500 shield. Like there is a chance, the 10% chance, whenever your troop launches a basic attack, it gains again an absorbing shield, 500 damage factor, which is not bad, okay? And your infantry units gain again 20% attack bonus, which is for your Alexander the Great even again a super massive boost to his instant proc damage, which is always really nice. And his 4th skill, this commander's troop take less skill damage, which is very important. And if this troop, it really says this troop deals more damage if it has a shield, which basically means every time your Alexander the Great paired with Pyrrhus has a shield, which will be like every, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds. So you will deal more damage, like 10% more damage is always really nice. So this is absolutely a commander pairing that is made in heaven, okay? And his expertise is not bad either, okay? Whenever this commander's troop is hit with a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to reduce the attacker's attack by 30% for 3 seconds. This is a really nice and powerful debuff again. So Pyrus paired with Alex, unfortunately it is not a free-to-play player for free-to-play players, and it's not free-to-play friendly. Unfortunately, because you gotta have Pyrus expertise in order for this to be the most broken March in KVK2 and maybe even in KVK3. But for spenders it is good because Pyrus is in like the dailies, so you can actually buy his hats, and I think it's he gets there like, I don't know, after 40-50 days or something, until Alexander the Great comes into the game. There is over 100 days from that on, so we have 100 days, and if you are a spender and you buy his dailies, which is like $500, for $500 you can actually get Pyrus almost expertise. I would say even expertise, because from the dailies you get like 4 up to 5 from the dailies. You get him from the recharge events, and if you're a spender there will be at least in those 100 days like 3-4 recharge events. So yeah, again, really nice. So you will have your Pyrus expertise paired with an expertise Alexander the Great, or Alexander the Great primary paired with a secondary expertise. Pyrus is absolutely a massive, okay? It is very important that you don't put any universals in your Pyrus. Please don't use universals onto your Pyrus. Although he is really strong, just don't do it. If you need to use universal sculptures, use them into Alex, because he is a commander that you will even use in the late game after KVK3, so in Season of Conquest. Yes, he is playable there. And there you have it. This is probably, in my opinion, the most broken commander pairing in KVK2. Even in KVK3, this might just be super powerful. The only downside on this, like 2 downsides, it's single target damage, heavily, but the single target damage factor will be massive. It has very powerful buffs and debuffs, which is always really nice. Unfortunately, it's not free to play for free-to-play players. So yeah, those are the only downsides on this commander pairing, but otherwise it is probably the most powerful commander pairing I've ever seen in KVK2, and only very few people know about this. And if I was a high spender or a medium spender, I would probably go for this commander pairing, but I'm a low spender, so unfortunately I won't push towards this commander pairing. If you liked the video, please leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.